What do you do when you finally rescue your daughter, punch the villain in glorious slow-mo, and your own government immediately turns you into their bargaining chip? Today, we're breaking down episodes 7 and 8 of Agent Kim Reactivated on Netflix. Full spoilers. This is the stretch where Agent Kim gets everything he wanted and discovers the mission is nowhere near over. Let's dive in. If you're new to this drama, here's the short version. Agent Kim Reactivated, originally Manager Kim, follows Kim Do-hyun, a single father working at a small savings bank who looks like your average overworked office worker. But underneath that harmless exterior is a former elite spy on North Korea's most wanted blacklist, a man whose existence in South Korea is basically a time bomb the state tried to hide. When his daughter Minji disappears after horrific bullying and a network of powerful criminals led by Ju Gong-chan, Kim drops the mask, revives his black ops skills, and gathers a band of former operatives to bring her home. Episodes 7 and 8 pick up right as that rescue mission reaches its emotional high point and then spirals into something much darker. Episode 7 opens with a flashback set shortly after Kim asks to leave government service after his wife's death. Senior officials debate what to do with a man this dangerous. Do they keep him on a leash or let him disappear into civilian life? In the end, they approve his discharge, partly because they know they might need him again. Then we jump back to the present. After rescuing Minji, Kim, Sung-han-soo, and Jin Chol are driving toward safety. The long-awaited reunion finally happens. Minji is no longer just a face on security footage or a victim in someone else's story. She's in her father's arms, and the show lets that moment breathe. This episode uses that reunion to raise the stakes even further, and you feel that immediately. This isn't the ending, it's the turning point. With Minji now under government protection, the question becomes not can Kim save her, but what will he have to sacrifice now that she's technically safe? From there, episode 7 tightens the tension. Kim's brutal fight against Ju Gong-chan is a highlight. Us viewers loved those slow-mo punches to the chairman's smug face, and let's be honest, the show knows we've been waiting for this particular revenge to revenge. The choreography sells Kim as an experienced operator, not a superhero. He's efficient, furious, and clearly running on parental adrenaline. But like Netflix's own synopsis says, the path to safety is far from smooth, and Kim is forced to make a difficult decision by the end of the episode. That decision? Honoring his promise to the authorities. After bringing Minji home, he allows himself to be taken into custody, effectively trading his freedom for her protection. Episode 7 closes with Kim handed over in a way that leads directly into the larger North Korean angle. We realize this reunion isn't the finish line, it's the start of a new, much more dangerous mission. Episode 8, Netflix style, is where things get morally messy. At first, it looks like Kim has been delivered straight into the hands of North Korean agents and locked in a detention facility. Given his history and the fact that he's still technically on their blacklist, this setup feels like the nightmare version of "we need you for one more job." But episode 8 reveals the twist. This detention facility isn't actually North Korean at all. The whole thing is a staged environment created by the South Korean government to test Kim's loyalty and assess whether they can use him as an asset in a new mission. He's being psychologically pushed, not just physically tortured, and the people doing it are supposed to be on his side. While Kim is trapped in this fake prison, his closest allies, Han-soo and Jin Chol, face their own punishment. The SMD leave them abandoned in a desolate field, bound with heavy iron chains and handcuffs, a visual statement that these fathers are paying a heavy price for successfully rescuing Minji. The actors even said episode 8 is meant to evoke pity, emphasizing the backlash that comes after their victory. On the emotional side, episode 8 leans hard into family and loyalty. After the rescue, Minji is devastated by the injuries her father has suffered and blames herself, but Kim reassures her that protecting her has always been his only priority. They finally get a chance to celebrate her birthday properly, a small, warm slice of normal life in the middle of all this chaos. That peace doesn't last. Agency officials arrive to take Kim into custody, honoring his promise he made. Once Minji's safe, he will surrender. From there, his mission to protect North Korean defector General Ri begins, turning the story from dad versus criminals into dad versus geopolitical chessboard. Episode 8 could be described as having ups and downs in pacing, but we can agree it shows the family theme prominently. Beneath the thrilling set pieces is a story about loyalty, sacrifice, and how far a father will go once the state starts using his love as leverage. If the show can maintain Episode 7's emotional gravity and Episode 8's energy, it's on track to become one of the standout action K-dramas of this year. Smart enough to nod at genre tropes, but sincere enough to make those tropes hurt. So, what did you think of the latest installments? Did the fake North Korean detention twist work, or did you want Kim to face the real thing? And how do you feel about the way the government tests his loyalty? Necessary evil or unforgivable betrayal after everything he's done for Minji? Drop your thoughts and predictions for episodes 9 and 10 down below. If you want a breakdown of the finale as soon as it drops on Netflix and SBS, hit subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications. I'll be back when Kim's next mission turns from protect one daughter to survive an entire system.
Hey, want more Wright Flicks reviews? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it.